Hello YouTube, it is Chris here, and in today's episode we are going to be going over the X7 Marauder by Olight, so stick with me. Welcome back everybody, and thank you for sticking with me. Now, before you, we have a monster of a flashlight. So, let's dive right in. Comes in a box. It's a pretty box. That's what it comes in. Alright, now, this is boasting 9,000 lumens. And I can attest, 9,000 lumens is incredibly accurate. Now, the LEDs it uses are 3 XHP 270s, I believe. Let me double check that. No, XHP 70s, sorry. Also, in its Firefly mode, it is stated that it can run for 30 days straight. And also, something I want to show you. These are slightly different batteries that it comes with. These are 3500 mAh batteries. 3500. So you're getting 15,000 mAh with this flashlight. And this flashlight may be small. We'll compare it to the R50 Seeker. So for a 9,000 lumen flashlight, very small form factor. However, it is extremely heavy at around 472 grams. Something that I want to point out, and this is something I think gets misconstrued when you hear these crazy terms like 9,000 lumens and 47 million lumens and all this crap from all these flashlight companies everywhere. I mean, they all do it. It's the lumen battle to see which one can give you the most lumens. So we're gonna go to the box and we're gonna break this down and idiot proof it for you. So CS says 9,000 lumens, 5,500, and 3,000. Now you notice after 2.5, 8, and 32 minutes, it drops down to 1,800 lumens. So they give you this power surge, like a super turbo, for a very short, brief amount of time. And then, relatively speaking, to be totally honest, if you really break it down, it's really an 1,800 lumen flashlight. It just has these little quick power bursts for psychotic power when you're hunting vampires. Now for further size comparison, we'll take that flashlight and we'll pit it up against, for size only, the PS03, which you'll see is pretty similar in size. They both use 4 18650 batteries. Then swap that out, do the R50 Seeker, then my S2A Baton, and finally the S1A. So you see, this is the girth monster, but it is rightfully so as a search and rescue spotlight. But I'm tired of wasting time. Let's shut up and go outdoors. Oh, we're on the trail. It's almost dark. I have the X7 Marauder. We're gonna go light some stuff up. Okay, so we're underneath the Ingram Bridge again. This is on low with the X7 Marauder. It's medium and high. Now we're gonna double click. That brings the turbo. That is Turbo S at full 9,000 lumens. I know it's not completely dark yet, but it is just shining this whole freaking area up. It's just absolutely maddening. So, we're down the trail. This is on high. This is turbo. This is Turbo S. And look at this. This is lighting this whole area up. I mean, I don't care. Oh, this is just ferocious. I mean, it looks amazing on camera. Just imagine how much brighter it is in real life. This is, oh my gosh. That just looks creepy. This is the Firefly mode for the Marauder. As you see, it doesn't have a lot of ambient light. I'm literally a couple inches away from this little thing. But then from there, you can just long press to cycle through the modes to go low, medium, and high. And then as before, double tap for turbo and double tap for turbo S, and you will just be lighting everything up. And then if you get into an emergency situation, you triple click and you jump into the strobe. And then to get out of the strobe, you just single click and it turns it off. Then you long press one more time and it turns it back on. And you can start cycling through the modes again. Okay, so this is one of my favorite spots. This is big long bridge, and we're gonna show you Turbo S, and the bugs are just gonna attack me. But yes, even this wide open area, it just lights up every single thing in its path. It's just absolutely insane. But I'm gonna have to cut this short because the bugs are literally attacking the flashlight. Alright, so you can see this flashlight, I'm not gonna lie, at 9,000 lumens is getting really hot. Look at that. Just pointing it up at the bridge, which is like 30 feet above me, and it's totally giving me a canopy all the way around, where I can see a huge area. But yeah, there's a reason why this flashlight can only go for a couple minutes. Wow, this is just absolutely insane how much this flashlight is lighting up. Look at the bugs attacking this flashlight. It's just crazy. 9,000 lumens, ladies and gentlemen. What would you like to see? Oh, I'll have everything, please. The Marauder is rated for, what is it? 1.5 meters for the drop test. But you guys know me. You guys have known me for a long time. That is not good enough. So I'm gonna go up to the second floor, and we're gonna go do 15 feet. So the referee for testing tonight is gonna judge me, make sure the my quality control for the drop tests are legit. As you can see, just want you guys to know I am upstairs. So we're gonna take the X7 Marauder and drop it. So I got my ever vigilant helper, Ryan, bringing me this, and we're gonna go, and seems like it's doing okay. Drop it again, and we're probably gonna do this one more time. You getting a workout, bud? All right, go back down. Go, go, go. Alrighty, final test. 15 feet. Now is the hope to not take this too long. Come on, bud, try to hustle. Good job. Alright, now this is on low. Okay, the ref hasn't moved in to kill me, so he approves. So, we got it on low, medium, high, turbo, turbo S. So, all the modes work. Oh, hold on. Triple click, panic button. Alright. The X7 Marauder passes the 15-foot drop test. The X7 Marauder passed the 15-foot drop test. Now, we're going to put it in Firefly mode, or its Moonlight mode, and we're going to do one of my favorite tests. This is a comprehensive test, and the reason I do it like this is because it allows me to knock out 2 tests at once, where I can submerge it underwater, check its performance to make sure everything is working like it's supposed to, and I subject it to freezing cold temperatures for a prolonged amount of time to see how it handles a cold weather environment. Because the winter is when we have the longest nights, and we have some of the coldest temperatures, where in an emergency you are going to need a good flashlight. So I'm going to walk this over to my freezer, since we're in the middle of Texas, it doesn't get super cold. So we're taking this over, dropping it in the freezer, and we are going to let it sit there in Firefly mode until it's a solid block of ice. Alright, so I forgot to do this, but the time is 9:07. It's been there for about 30 minutes. So tonight, it's going to be a late night. I might be up till about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning for this thing decides to freeze. But for the continuity and the quality of the testing, so far, light's still on, but 30 minutes underwater. It's doing well, so hopefully in a few hours we'll see it thriving. That's what I'm hoping, especially for the price tag. Alright, so it is 10:39. Starting to ice up, but it's still on, still going strong. Alright, it is 1:27 in the morning. That flashlight is still going strong. I got frozen solid in the freezer. So, I handled a 15-foot drop test, underwater test for several hours, and a cold weather test. So let's go melt this thing and get back to the tabletop. Alright, so it's free from its cage. As you see, even with the hot water, there's still a bunch of ice around it. But, yeah, so I'm gonna get this thing dried off. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed that testing and all the beam shots that I showed you. And something I want to iterate to you guys is on this channel, I hold my flashlights to an extremely high standard. No flashlight gets to go without being thoroughly tested. I just don't like, in general, all the different channels that show off any flashlight. And they just show off beam shots and go, oh, look how bright it is. Anybody can do that. But a lot of people are afraid to take the really expensive $200 flashlights and really throw the gauntlet at them. And I think it's our due diligence as YouTubers to do that. I think that's our job. And for me, I'm going to always do that, regardless of the brand, how much it costs, anything. And as you see, the quality speaks for itself. 15-foot drop test, a little water left over. But look, this thing came out freaking almost unscathed, it completely being dropped from 15 feet. And this is a brick, like gravity was not being nice to this thing. It's just a testament to their quality construction. But something else I love so much about Olight is their 5-year warranty. These guys do not play around. But for anybody who loves this flashlight and was kind of on the fence whether they wanted to buy it and they really wanted to wait until someone actually tested this thing and showed you what it can really handle, I will definitely drop down a link in the description box below so you guys can go check that out. And definitely by shopping at those links, it definitely supports the channel. And using those Amazon links do not actually increase the price of your item at all. It just helps support us and lets us keep doing what we're doing. But that does it for now. I'm going to put all the nerdy tech specs in the description box below, along with some other awesome videos you guys can check out from the channel. But definitely throw a big thumbs up to this video if this is the kind of content you want to see, this is the kind of testing you want to see. Be sure to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos, test footage of weapons, awesome, really cool stuff coming, and definitely share this out. Thank you for everything you guys do for me day in and day out. This channel could not get anywhere without you guys, but that does it for now. I'm out.